Good morning, family. Welcome to the Afro Latina Show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel Santos, La Diosa Dominicana, La Santera. This is episode 65, titled Virtuous Woman. And so I decided to title it Virtuous Women in honor of my friend who passed away, because there was this pastor, this woman, this incredible speaker, spoken word artist, poet, lyricist, who killed it at the podium, at the services in honor of my beloved Patricia. She spoke about Proverbs 31. We're going to church today, family. So bear with me. I'm going to use words like God that might make some people uncomfortable, but let's translate the word God to love, right? That spirit is love. So this woman, this pastor, I don't even know her name yet, but I have a lot of research to do, because she's one of those people that makes you want to go to church, because she was just dropping some gems. And so she quoted Proverbs 31, Virtuous Woman, and dropped all this poetry about Patricia, comparing her to Maya Angelou's poems, and Pam Grier's Foxy Brown. And she talks about how fierce Patricia was in her dress, because Patricia was fierce. She was fierce. But one of the takeaways for me, because this idea of virtuous woman, that part of the Bible has a lot of listings for definitions and verses for what the Bible calls a virtuous woman. But the ones that I want to focus on are being a woman of service, being a woman of gratitude, being a woman of love, being a woman of compassion, humility, consideration, of sharing, of helping, of being present in people's lives. And so while people want to tell people, you know, who they should be and how they should walk in the world, I'm not here to tell you. This is not a definition of what a virtuous woman is. This is in honor of all the virtuous women and how they show up in the world and what that means to them. And so, yeah, I'm thinking about the things, the words, and I wish I had recorded it, because it's one of those things you want to quote, and you want to quote accurately. But the long and short of it was how she spoke of who Patricia was in the world and for all those who loved her. And this idea of having virtues and having, you know, it's having this moral ground, this foundation of what's good and right for you. Not what's good and right because the church says so, or because someone is watching. You know, what I love about faith, whatever faith people have, whatever beliefs, people, follow, when I think about faith, it's this belief in something greater that's invisible. This thing that we can't see and we can't touch, but faith is saying that even though I can't see it and I can't touch it, I believe in the goodness of people. I believe in love. I believe in generosity and kindness and compassion and helping others and serving others and sharing resources, in being there and being present and showing up. So when I think about virtues, what does that mean for us? How are we moving? What feels good for us? I'll tell you what doesn't feel good. What doesn't feel good is to be someone who is incredibly self-centered and doesn't ever put anyone else first. That to me is kind of vibrating really low. There's one thing to feel like I want to believe in myself, and so I need to put myself first. So when I talk about being selfish in terms of my writing, what I'm saying is that I'm honoring my writing and I'm being selfish with that, because I don't want anything to disrupt that or keep me from it. But when I'm talking about selfish people and selfish acts, I'm talking about something that could be hurtful. And so how do we deal with, those people who, their morals are less than favorable, that don't feel good? Like, I've been spending a lot of time this morning thinking about who it is that I want to be around. And I definitely want to be around people like my friend Patricia. And I'm going to miss her terribly because Patricia was good, I felt good. Felt good when I saw her. I felt good when I saw her smile. I felt good sitting across from her in a Chipotle, at a restaurant, at a theater. It felt good. And so who are the people that we have around us of like mind? And by like mind, it does not mean that we don't have a mind. It means that we just choose to be around people that want to make others feel good and make us feel good. I have that in so many beautiful relationships. I have that in some of the writers in my writers group, in my tribe, and they make me feel good. And so when I think about a virtuous woman, my definition of a virtuous woman is a woman who makes herself feel good, a woman of incredible conviction, integrity, and strength and love, a woman with a willingness to learn and grow and share what she's learned, a woman of service, whatever that means, however that manifests. Because I'm not here to tell you how to serve. That's you. You figure that out. An act of service can be sending a text to your homie who's going through some shit. That's an act of service, yo. An act of service could be just bringing a flower to a student in class randomly. Random acts of kindness. That's a beautiful virtue, right? Gratitude, being grateful, being humble, yo. Like Kendrick says, yo, let's keep it humble, yo. Be humble. And I think for me, when I think virtuous woman, it's just someone who walks in love, who walks with love, who speaks in love, who stands in love. And love is fucking powerful and beautiful and incredible. And there is nothing that trumps that emotion. Nothing. There is nothing more powerful than love, than loving others and being there for others and giving to others. There's nothing more beautiful than seeing a child smile, seeing a senior citizen smile, seeing my mother smile, my daughter smile, my lover smile. The writers that I write with, there's nothing more beautiful than seeing a woman cry and open herself and expose herself and allow for the walls to come crumbling down, because we don't need to be strong all the time for everyone. We don't need to pretend and wear masks, because that's what society tells us is how women should be. We should be tough, and we should not feel, and we should, be more like men. No, don't be like men. I don't want to be like a man, I want to be a virtuous woman. With that, let's meditate. I'm feeling good today. I have lost my friend, and I have moments where I'm in and out of crying and where I'm screaming her name and celebrating her life, but I'm here. We are here. And so let's get to work. Close your eyes, sit comfortably. Let's take some deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you meditate, I want you to think about what your virtues are, what's important to you. What are the things that you want to focus on? I know that sometimes we're frustrated and life can be so fucked up, and there's pain around us, and there are people suffering, there are people hungry, there are people homeless, there are people who are dealing with devastating natural disasters in California, losing their homes, their property, fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. There are so many things that can devastate us, but we are here. We are here, and how can we be of service? How can we move in the world? What good works can we do? Is it our art? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Is it writing? I want you to think about your virtues, and I want you to begin making a list of the things that are important to you. Like, really important for you to get back to. Like, maybe you feel like, yo, lately I've been really negative. I've been letting Twitter and Instagram and the news to consume me, or family drama to consume me, or toxic relationships to consume me. How can you fill yourself with something good today? What are your virtues? What will you walk in today? When you're ready, come out of the meditation. Got a little lightheaded right then because it's dizzy, so I can't really see my screen right now. But I really wanted to connect to you so you could see my eyes and so that you could feel me, without my glasses being this wall between us. Our virtues. So for me, being a virtuous woman is how I live, how I move in the world, how I treat those around me. And I'm not saying that I'm an easy person, because I'm not. I'm far from that. I have my share of disappointments, ups and downs, and moods, and temperaments, and attitudes. But how I move in the world is with love every day. And so today, I think if I'm thinking of a list of virtues, that would be at my top. To be love, to be peace-filled, and to try to let go, because there are things that happen around us that will kind of test that, like how we're standing and how we're moving in the world. Oh, let's see if you're really about that. Let's see if you really can be patient today. Let's see if you see someone having an argument on the train, if you can just kind of mind your business and let them just work it out and it not become your problem. Like, how do we take on the problems of others? Like, for me, my virtues are to be still, be love, be kind, be humble, be grateful, be loving, be of service, be giving, and open to receiving, because that's something that I'm definitely working on, is being more open to receiving the blessings that want to make their way to me, that are making their way to me. And so with that, let's set an intention. My intention for today is to have fun. Today is a fun day. Today, this is the week that I wind down. I'm winding down the year. I am feeling very productive, but I'm also closing up shop. All of my classes. This is the final week of classes. And so I'm about to have my freedom and about to be on vacation, dancing with my family. And so my intention today is to just be joy and walk with grace and carry Patricia with me everywhere. I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Share my words with someone you think needs it. Share my love. Like, retweet, share, follow me on everywhere. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, Alicia La Santera, and the Afro Latina Show. And yeah, I'm wishing you an amazing day and an incredible week. Let's get it. Let's make some shifts. Let's be open to change. Let's embrace goodness. And yeah, peace out, folks.